All right, it's Jaytoday&Gwentomorrow. We're back with another adventure here today. So today is Saturday, May 25th, 2024. It is Memorial Day weekend here, and it is currently 7:24 a.m. About 67 degrees, and I figured I'd turn the camera on to bring you guys along on a little adventure that I'm planning on going on. Yeah, it is definitely a lot nicer today than it was yesterday. So, and I believe this is the only day that it's possibly not going to be raining. So it's kind of why I figured I would take you guys on this little adventure. So currently we're in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and we're gonna make our way to, I'm probably gonna slaughter this, Mauston, Wisconsin, to Reel Brothers Harley Davidson. So I figured, again, I'd bring you guys along. I believe that Reel Brothers is the second from last one that I want to visit. And then on Alaska, the Great River Road Harley Davidson will be the last one in Wisconsin. And that means that I visit all of them in the state of Wisconsin, I believe. So, yeah, so kind of exciting day. We'll definitely see where the adventure takes us. I'll keep the camera rolling for a little bit, and then I'll time-lapse it until we get a little closer to our destination. So that way you don't have to watch the boring drive. So, yeah. Everything's blooming now, finally, which looks pretty nice. It says it's 59 degrees now. Well, that makes it, because it was warmer in the garage. Didn't realize it was 59 though. I don't know how warm it's supposed to be today, so. Definitely a nice day for a drive, though. Looks like we got about 2 hours and 21 minutes before we get to our destination, so I'm thinking most of the people that were leaving town have already left town, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue or driving, I would think. But I think where I'm going is going to be more remote, so there'll probably be a lot more traffic. I don't think I've ever been to this area before that I can think of, so there'll be a lot of new stuff that we'll get to see together, because again, I don't recall visiting this place, so but who knows? I can imagine yesterday, usually during Memorial Day and I think Labor Day too, there's a bottleneck on 41 going north from 43. So usually it's a pretty bad bottleneck because everybody's trying to go north to go camping. Because again, as we're all aware, Memorial Day kicks off the camping season and all the tourist spots that are up here in this area. So should be open and starting this weekend and then go to Labor Day. If not relatively soon, I would think. So funny thing is I wanted to leave a lot earlier this morning than I actually left, but I was procrastinating and doing other stuff, so usually that gets caught in the way and then I don't leave until like a lot later than I thought it was, but it should be fine. Also, because it is Memorial Day weekend, we're going through the speed capital, or the, what do you call it, speed trap, I guess you would say, capital of the north, or whatever they refer to it as. But anyway, it's a speed, there's a speed trap like in Rosendale, and we're gonna have to go through Rosendale to get where we're going. So I'll time lapse it until we actually get closer to Rosendale, so that way, because I'm suspecting there will be quite a bit of cops out because it's Memorial Day weekend. But then again, who knows? You think there is, and then all of a sudden there's not. So we'll see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and time lapse it, like I said, until we get a little closer to Rosendale. Then I'll turn it back on. Talk to you guys then. So apparently the GPS rerouted me through Pickett and instead of Rosendale, which is kind of great. You know, I don't prefer going through that speed trap anyway, but I did see a sign back there for Rosendale off to the left, and I'm perfectly fine not going through Rosendale, as we're aware that is a speed trap, and I'm suspecting this weekend they will have quite the cops out. Again, I may be coming back through that way when I'm done with my adventures today, but I didn't have to worry about it going out, so that's kind of cool. Not that I do a whole lot of speeding anyway. I try to stay within the speed limit. Gwen would say otherwise, but but yeah, so kind of cool. We got about an hour and 26 minutes or 70 minutes or 70 miles before we get to our destination. Looks like the roof came off of that blue building over here to the left. Or it fell in, I'm not sure. And I believe we're going to be going through Ripon, maybe? But I don't remember. Entering Green Lake Watershed. Remember if this is Ripon or what this is. Little village we're coming into. I think it's Ripon. Ripon. Yep, it is Ripon. He really taking no Mo May back there. Holy cow, those weeds were so tall. Bump. Silver Creek, and up here we are going to go to the right. they have like a trail right here off to the right. I don't know if that's an ATV trail or what that is. Like little lakes and ponds, and then there's like a bigger lake right up here to the left that'll be going around, kind of. I'm not sure what it's called. Maybe it's Green Lake. I don't know. Thought we were going into 2 lanes, but that was not the case. It's about 58 degrees outside too. Of pretty purple flowers and white flowers over here along the road. Not sure what they are, but appears that big lake, or if it's Green Lake or not, it's like right on the other side of the trees over there to the left. So cool seeing a lot of the rolling hills over to the right. When you get an empty spot or filled or whatever, and then you look out and all you see is the rolling hills. Nice little peaceful drive. Dells 46. I don't know if we'd be going through that first to get to where we're going or what. I'm getting not 100% sure, so now we've been to Wisconsin Dells quite a bit. Like we've taken the ducks twice, I believe, out of there, and there's also a restaurant called Belux that we've been to twice, I believe. Not sure what else have we've done there. I don't remember. It's been years. Don't lose that neon yellow car. That is definitely bright. What river? We're going to be coming across a river up here. Wonder what river it is. Princeton. 1,267 for a population. Got some potholes. A lot of traffic. I wonder what is going on. I wonder if they got like a high school graduation of something going on, maybe. There's people on the road up here, so I guess we'll see. Oh, paramedics had his lights on, and he turned them off. Oh, it's like a flea market, or not a flea market, but like, well, I guess not a flea market, a farmer's market. That truck looks pretty cool off there to the left. Nice little old truck. Very cool. And we are going to Harrisville, I guess is where. Fox River. Huh, that's interesting. Did not know that that was a Fox River. Interesting. We're going to take 23 out of town. Off to the left we go. Montello, Wisconsin Dells. I don't think I've ever been to Montello. That's pretty clever. Must have some sort of garage sale thing or yard sale. That's really neat. Get a little arrow point in there. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and time lapse it until we get a little closer. Alright, so we're in Montecito now, I think. Never been here before, and at a quick trip, trying to get out. There's a lot of cars here. This is insane. Guess this is a line to get out. Like this is so. Oh, I did not realize it. So there's some sort of dam over here or waterfall type thing. That's why it's so crazy over here. I did not realize that. Let's go over here real quick and see this. Now I feel like I have been here, or I've driven by, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's go check this out. Again, the city of Monticello. City of Monticello is what it's referred to as. Got like a little quarry here. Very cool. And then you got a nice little two nice little waterfalls. That's very cool. Very neat. Looks like they might light them up at night too. They got some lights along the edge down here. Let's read what this is about. Monticello granite. Oh wow. So I don't know if it's this one, but like 150 feet deep. That is pretty insane. Look at that. And there's actually a fish right there too. I don't know what kind it is, but I can see it right next to the shore. Right here. That is pretty cool. Alright, so let's get going. Still got a little ways to go, so on this journey. I didn't even realize there's another waterfall right here by the stoplight. That is so cool. So that's literally 3. Look at that. That's a distraction. That is pretty cool. Very neat.
Let me out, I'm stuck in your pocket.
Do, 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 do. I feel like I've seen those 2 waterfalls before, but I could be wrong. Maybe I've seen a picture of them or something, so. Right, we're gonna take 23. Alright, I'll time lapse it from here. Alright, we're about 10 miles or 13 minutes from our destination now, so I figured I'd turn the camera back on so that we can move. We just passed the Wisconsin River back there, and again, the rock formations they had around that area back there looked pretty cool. Especially the road off to the right that went to that castle something or whatever. Maybe we'll get some more up here. Castle Rock County Park. barn almost looks good enough to live in. If that, I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's some sort of. Okay, it's some sort of. Oh, they got buffalo over there too. Looks like some. I don't know. Like there was a bunch of horses. It looked like a petting zoo of some sort. But they did have some buffalo back there. Coming up here on 90, it looks like. Now, I don't know if we're getting on 90 or what. It's still a ways out, so. A lot of places where you can ride horses around here. Huge. So it looks like we're crossing 90 twice. That is so weird. So we'll go across it once, go up a road, and then go across it back again because we're not going to take 90. That is interesting. 4,423 people live here. And that Quick Trip looks packed. We're gonna go up to Union and then make a right. We will take this road, and now we're gonna go back over 90 or under 90-94, which is interesting. Currently 64 degrees out too. It's roughly 10:13 too right now, so it took us about almost 3 hours to get down here. Or did I leave after? No, yeah, I left after 7, I think. So not bad. Going over 90-94. And there's the Harley Davidson dealership. All right, I will show you what I got when I get out. Here at Reel Brothers, I believe it's what it's referred to, Harley Davidson dealership. Got the lapel pin there, which is pretty cool. And then got the shot glass too. She wrapped it and taped it. I like the ones that are frosted, but this one will do. It's got their name on it, and where it's at, where it's from. So that's pretty cool. Very neat. Alright, so with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I will catch you on adventures here, there, and everywhere. Stay tuned to the next video. We're going on another little journey, so